The new season of Ascendance of a Bookworm came out on the 4th of April 2026 and was an overall very fun start to the season. I was of course very excited, so I wanted to share my thoughts on it, both the positives and the negatives. For the positives, the art style of the animation was very pretty, and there was a lot of attention given to important character features such as Rosamine's eyes and hair being really shiny and very standoutish. And there was also more movement than in previous seasons, so we can definitely say that the animation got an upgrade. The show was also fairly accurate to the light novels, and I didn't find any major skips that would hinder the storyline. Another point was that Elvira's characterization was perfect, and she was really funny, and she's a really great motherly figure. Another point is that you could really feel Rosamine's emotions when Ferdinand gave her the hair ornament, and it was a seriously tragic and well done scene. You could also tell that Ferdinand was unsure of how to react, and this is a character trait that becomes more understandable later on. For my fifth point, there were a bunch of characters who will be important later on that were featured in the audience, such as Hartmut, Brunhild, and Riada, and they're all very great characters, so I'm very excited about that. My first negative would be that the scenes moved along a bit quickly, so that even though I knew what was happening, it was hard to feel immersed compared to other anime, such as Frieren, which is another of my favourite shows. And though this may be because they had to introduce the new settings and characters, I do hope that it gets improved in the future episodes. Another thing was that parts of conversation were cut short to fit into the episode, such as Cornelius talking with Rosamine, or moments when Rosamine gets excited, like when she uses the inkless mana quill, or her excitement when walking to the bookroom with Cornelius. I think that her emotions just needed a bit more emphasis in these areas. I've heard that the anime used the manga as source material more than the light novels, which might be the reasons for some discrepancies, and despite the negatives, I do think that the anime will be fun going forward, and hopefully with a slower and more immersive pace. For some bonus points, the chibi scene at the end was really cute and it added a lot of detail, which I think is really needed. And another thing is that the magic scenes look really cool, and I know there's a lot more to come, so it's something that I'm looking forward to. And my final point is that the intro and outro songs were really good, and you can tell that the singers from Little Blue Monster and Erika Ikita were very skilled. Those are all the points that I wanted to make, but if you have any more, feel free to leave them in the comments below.